Now, I don't often do this. I really don't like reviewing Kendra G's little bullshit dating show because it's basically her her entertaining her inferiority complex that she has against black people. And niggas, especially black women, play into it way too fucking much. You know, to where you will have clown shit to where a woman will be pregnant, single, and has the gall to ask for a high value man. And this will probably be, I hope to God this will be my first and last commentary on a Kendra G show because I just despise this unoriginal shit. And more so, this is the this is the go ahead, the appreciation, the green light for you passport bros. I'm I have if you haven't given up on the modern day black woman, I have the perfect video. And you know, I can kind of guarantee you this. I'm surprised it hasn't even caught that much of a buzz yet. But here we go. I'm gonna just start it because I'm gonna have a lot to say.
We can't see your face, baby.
Okay, let me get on. Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
Now, a lot of these chicks love calling niggas dusty. We ain't got shit in our names, and yet 9 times out of 10, when you look at these like females' rooms, or even their phones, look at this woman's phone. It's like dusty as fuck. It's all blurred, you know. Come on, like everybody. If you're gonna fuck with an iPhone, at least get an SE. You know, get a 10. You know, if you got an Android, I'm like, it's 2022. I don't know why I'm talking with my fucking heads. It's 2022, and you shouldn't even have a camera phone that is this fucking bad.
I'm 25.
Okay. You get situated? What's your
You
name?
see me? Melanie.
Melanie. Where you calling us from?
I am calling from Orlando.
Okay.
And this is the funny thing. Black women are never prepared for this freaking show. Black women will literally request to join in, go use the freaking bathroom, go eat, come back, and then be like, oh Lord, it's Kendra. Ooh, girl. I didn't even know you were gonna call me. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my God, all my girlfriends were telling me, you know, go on the Kendra show. You gonna get you a man. Oh my God, I can't believe you picked me. and Kendra, it's always with the straight face. It's like, bitch, you press the button. Like I don't even know who you are. You press the button, and these black women are always shell shocked that they got selected.
I get the phone of your face, boo.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to throw on a T-shirt. Oh my God.
Why do y'all not have? I don't understand why.
Yeah. They never have freaking clothes. They're even if they have on clothes, it's like a dirty ass tank top, some bullshit altogether. But when a black man is on the Kendra show, oh they're critiquing him down. Oh, that's some old ass crusty ass shoes you got. Oh, that the nigga didn't even wash his face. Hey, look how lazy these women are when they come to looking for a man, and they wonder why we ain't even choosing them.
What's the request? They don't have no clothes on.
To be fair, I started out like sending out the request when I was in my living room, and then from there I came into my room and I got in my bed.
I mean, that's fine, but you still have clothes on.
No, I got naked. I'm coming from
someone
work.
said 500. Yes, there's more than 500 people trying to get a show right now. Yes. I was like, what did I say? I keep saying 500, 500. I'm like, what did I say?
It's just freaking embarrassing.
Oh, shit. There we go.
Tayami have no clothes on.
I'm ready.
Melanie, Orlando 25. What you do for a living?
I actually do timeshare.
Timeshare. Now, how many black folks you know are doing timeshare? Really? So this, basically, she doesn't really work. She's basically a pyramid schemer, a scammer, as the kids would say. So she don't really work. So this is basically food stamps, living off of student loans, the per usual.
You have any kids?
I have 3.
You have 3 children at 25?
Yes.
How old are your kids?
I have a 5-year-old. I have my son. He just turned 8. And my daughter's that's 9.
9.
And all 3 kids are fathered by losers. Losers. And this is what pissed me off when I saw the comment section of this video. Of all these little simps, all these little Christian, well-to-do black men are in the comment section. Oh, I would love to be with this woman. She seems so positive. She seems so smart and elegant. And I'm like, bruh, you gotta be careful with these type of fake innocent chicks. Because these are the type of chicks that, especially when they when you already got 3 baby daddies and these niggas ain't shit, you know she got a type. You know she got a type. And, you bring your little white Jesus head ass in the situation, she's going to use you. And she knows this. That her little pretty little face, her little innocent face, her soft feminine voice. Her soft feminine voice can easily scam you out of your own money. Because she's a scam artist. She will take your money and do that shit with ease. Leave you crying in the dirt.
Are they all by the same guy?
No.
How many men?
Surprisingly, not even surprisingly, all 3, but I was in all serious.
Yes, because it's not surprising. It's not surprising that you guys never put marriage first. You're always fake fronting about, oh, you got a type. You got not a type. You guys have a type. You always are fake stunting as if you guys have these little standards that niggas can't even meet. All a nigga has to do is be 6'2", tatted, dark skin, in jail, questionable sexuality, and y'all are just enamored as fuck. And then you guys will play innocent. That, oh, well, I was taken advantage of. Oh, well, I was the loyal one in the relationship. I was the one that was being pro-black and pro-family because I tried to make it work. Okay, but marriage was never on the table. But it would have happened. All I needed him to do was just step up. I already had everything. No. You knew this guy wasn't shit. This guy, this is just your words. In his mind, he probably wasn't even trying to claim your ass.
Relationships, well, not really seriously, because I had them young.
What'd I tell you?
But
they all have different fathers?
Different dads.
And you could have settled down with none of your baby daddies?
Not by choice.
Of course, because they can't accept accountability. You're a grown ass woman, and you talking about it's the circumstances. It's just how it is, Can't get none of these niggas to step up to the plate. 3 times, 3 niggas, and these are just the niggas that she got kids with. So there's other niggas that are probably blowing her back out right now with little to no commitment. And niggas eat this little dumb shit up and act like she's deserving of saving because she has a little innocent voice and you niggas get enamored by the little light skin. Get the fuck out of here.
The first one,
Bring the phone
I had
down,
her.
baby. Okay.
Yeah, so my first one I had at 16, and her father was deported.
I mean, how much of a loser you have to be? Like, come on. How many black women are dealing with niggas that got deported? That's some loser ass shit.
And then, but even then, I still try to like work it out with him.
Why? The nigga didn't have his citizenship. The nigga can, if the nigga ain't got his citizenship, how long do you think it will be until he has to? Because he has to work. He already got you pregnant. And, 9 times out of 10, I can really guarantee you, I can really fucking bet that dude was significantly older than her. Because she says she got the kid when she was 16. So, at the age of I'll probably say 14 or 15, I can really bet you this dude was probably 23. I can surely bet that.
But, I mean, we were really young and...
But Melody, you gotta get focused on us, boo. You're doing a lot.
I know, I'm sorry.
All right.
Is this better?
Yeah. Okay. So now, what were you saying to me?
I had my first at 16, and he was deported.
Is the phone moving? Is the phone laid down?
No, I have it sitting down, but
You're like
I don't have like a... I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm not even gonna...
Oh, y'all, you're nervous. You're shy. Wasn't no doing all. You wasn't that shy, bitch, when you open your legs. 100 times.
I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm so nervous.
You ready now?
I'm ready.
And this is what's funny was that Kendra G was the bad guy in the situation.
Sorry. Okay, I'm ready. Is this good though?
Okay, yeah, stay right there because it's steady.
Okay.
All right. So the first baby daddy got.
Honey's giving a...
You see how unorganized, unorganized they are? And this is the majority of black women that press the damn button. This is just by them pressing the damn join button, the request button on their own. Ill prepared, at least with the dudes, even if they're dusty or ugly by female standards, these dudes they're dressed up. They're wearing clothes that you would go outside with to Walmart, work, a date. They look presentable. Black women on the show look like shit.
$10,000 that you could use on Emma's Ultimate NYC giveaway. If I had...
Sorry, someone said to wipe the screen.
Okay. The first child's father got deported. What about the second one?
The second one, it's just odd. Like we planned my son at a young age.
Still, no marriage, no commitment. I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know how do you guys get tricked. Because you know what's funny though is that an EL, especially in high school, will get rejected time and time again, and then be told that it was because he lacked the confidence, which really is just some blanket statement of you're just not attracted enough. And I'm gonna give you a busy assignment to build up your confidence and your mental health, and then you can date any girl you want. And then you come to the realization that all these bitches that you were waiting for are now pregnant with 3 kids. But you know how to reject the EL. But it's funny just seeing these women get so weak in the knees for these loser guys. And they're talking about incomplete planning, and nobody has their shit together.
It's so funny because honestly, like I was with him for like 3 years. We had our son.
And you know why a lot of thugs like this girl? It's because it's the innocent look. and they love that this innocent looking girl love thug. Oh, they love it. These are the girls that they kind of mind fuck to where they'll cheat on them, hit them up a little bit, and they'll come running back. They'll come running back to them.
On and off for a long time, just like when it came down to taking care of actual like responsibilities and taking care of things, it was just always me. So like I have to have like now, like when I was younger, I settled for a lot of things that I wouldn't settle for now.
Oh wow. Whatever.
But at the time, it was like, okay, well, he would lose the job, not be able to maintain a job, whatever the case. So I was patient throughout the years with that situation, but eventually it came to an end. I don't really want to talk bad about him, but at the end of the day, like I'm a single parent for my 2 oldest kids.
So why was it also the 5-year-old? So the 5-year-old child's father, y'all could have worked things out?
No, he was different in a sense because we were a little bit older. I had my 5-year-old when I was 20. So he was different in that sense, in the fact of like he was a really good provider, and he gave my children a father. But yeah, no, he was crazy too.
Okay, so let's continue real quick. This is Melanie Orlando, 25, works in timeshare. What is your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, 12/12.
Sagittarius. So Melanie, what kind of? So you've never been married, correct?
Never been married, no.
Okay. Do you want to get married one day?
Yeah.
So let's get into that question right now. So if a guy watching and he would say, why didn't you think about marriage before you had your 3 kids? What would you say to that?
I was thinking about marriage when I had my kids. I was in all serious relationships when I had my kids, but I mean, like, how serious could you be at such a young age? But, for me, it was, I had my first with my first love. Try to work that out. He was deported. He's been incarcerated for the last 6 years.
Literally no surprise. Of course they're in jail. No surprise.
Or so, and I recently just found that out. So it's just weird to even talk about it because honestly, like I said,
it's not. This is just common. This is common. And and you have this viral article about lonely men, and let's just play dumb with it. This is what we have to fucking deal with, especially in the black community, to where even if you're just a working class guy who is making a meager pay at between $3,000 to $5,000 a month, you still don't even have good dating options because these bitches will still find something to complain about. Oh, that's nice that you make good money, but your mental health is just not all the way straight. I don't like the way you dress. I think you're lame. You're too short. You don't look like you know how to fuck. Not my type. They know how to throw away you guys. And I think it's on purpose. I know it's on purpose. Because the thing is that they do this shit. It's so embarrassing. Like, I swear to you, it's so embarrassing showing black women to the public. Kendra G should be ashamed of herself for even being a part of the gynocracy and just showing this much fuckery. It's embarrassing. I was embarrassed watching this shit and seeing this dumb idiot girl whine and pretend like the world just hates her. It's like, bitch, you could have at least done something constructive with your life. All these ain't shit niggas, and you act like you couldn't even tell not one of these dudes no.
like I've been raising my kids since small, and it's like they're well taken care of. So it's like talking about them is just weird. I haven't seen him since I was 16. So it's just different in that sense. But
so the new guy that comes into your life, what role would you want him to play in your children's lives?
The same role that I play, but not as far as like providing, but in the sense.
And that's where the line is drawn. That's where it's drawn. Because if you really think this chick is making good money, she's literally dividing her check like between herself and her 3 kids. And most likely it's not even divided up evenly. So, and you have to kind of take into consideration that this chick is young and probably doesn't even know how to manage money. And so, despite all that, and I'm pretty sure she's on food stamps and all that bullshit. Despite all that, she is going to, from this point on, she's going to talk about how she's better than her mate. And how she's going to run things while you just played vice president. You just played not even that. You didn't even play vice president. You're going to play first gentleman. That's how meagerly useless vice first gentleman. That's how meagerly useless you are in the hierarchy of that damn household.
Of what I see as a healthy home, because getting out of my
there's no way. There's no math. There's no math. You can't math it because it won't be healthy either way. Even because this is the issue. You want a guy, and to be honest with you, I know what these women's true intent are. They're just there to get some kind of clout, and they're just gonna play up with you niggas in the inbox, and they're gonna reject all of you guys. So she's just playing. She ain't no different than any of the girls who call up Kendra G or any of the women. They're just playing on the damn phone, so don't even take them seriously. But I'm just going off with face value, giving the information I'm giving. Here's what it is. There's no way that it can be healthy. You have 4, I don't know if it's all, I can't remember if she said all boys, but 3 kids by 3 different fathers and another man who doesn't have a seed. And in the future, she's going to say that this man will not have a seed from her. And I can tell that she's being fucked by a lot of these really older guys because she looks dumb enough to where she looks like the type that would be dumb enough to like entertain their game and not catch it. And this is why in the future she's going to talk about how she's looking for older guys with pre-established kids. So she's an idiot. Hey, there's no way. There's no way you're gonna math it and say that this one guy is gonna be responsible for his own damn kids and her 3 kids by 3 different dudes. It's like, come on. You don't even, these bitches can't even wait until their children are teenagers to date. They have to date right now. Chase calling on Kendra G. The kids are 2 months old. Daddy just left. 6 months into pregnancy. And these bitches need a man right now.
Last relationship was really hard because I wanted it to work, especially because it was like the 3rd person that I gave that chance to. So I definitely really wanted it to work, and I stayed in that relationship for a while trying to make it work. But eventually I had to let that go, and it wasn't something that was really easy for me.
She was a run-through. It's clear and simple. She was a run-through. But she's playing these little dummy games because you niggas are gullible. And the bitches are gullible too when you see the comment section. She knows she can make people gullible. I don't believe that she's this nice little innocent girl. There's more to it.
To do, but I prayed for it. I got out of it. and now I'm able to have a healthy home for my kids. And
she keeps using the word healthy, and I'm like, there's going to be 4 opposing men in the damn household, practically 7, because like I said, I don't remember. I don't remember. She said they were all sons, but you have the children, the fathers, and another dude, and so you really have, to a degree, a lot of tension and potential tension in the house, because these kids are gonna grow up angry and frustrated because they're gonna see the pattern of that person's sibling, daddy left him. The older sibling, father left him. My father left me. And so everybody's being left. And now they're going to put that same frustration and unrealistic standard on the next dude that wants to entertain her seriously. And then he also has to maintain his own damn kids. It's a fucking mess.
Our home is full of joy and laughter, and I prayed for that.
And she's lying because she can't even look at the camera straight. That's why she has to force herself to fidget or just kind of move her head and look left and right because she knows she's lying. And Kendra knows she's lying because every time I pause it, Kendra is looking straight at the camera, straight at her, and she knows she's full of shit. Kendra G's from where? Chicago? Oh, yeah, she's full of shit. She knows this little girl's full of shit.
And so anything that comes into it has to be adding on to that. And if it's not, I'm going to notice and I'm going to recognize it now because I've already been down that.
Yeah, but you failed you failed 3 times, and possibly at least 3 times, because you have the residue stains of those fucked up men. And we don't even know how you act with men who haven't given you your seed or their seed. So you're not even worth it.
Okay. And another question from a guy's perspective. So is there any baby daddy drama? Like, will you have to deal with drama with any of the kids' fathers when it comes to dating with you and being around your kids?
No. Like I said, it's literally just my kids and I. So and it's so sad to talk about, because honestly, like, I don't think about those things on a day-to-day basis. Like, as far, like, of course, like, me, like, bringing someone around them, I think about my kids is not more of like another man, like, how is this man going to feel, because I don't have that, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like this person is coming in and he's coming into a team. It's just me and my kids. So the role that he would have to play is just a role that a proper man would be playing. So I work, I take care of my own, you work, you take care of your own, and you have an honest lifestyle for yourself, and I have an honest lifestyle for myself as well.
All right, so let's keep going. So what kind of man do you want, Melanie?
Her heart just gleed up. It gleed up. And she knows she's playing a little innocent girl, so she doesn't want to fuck it up and say 6 figs, 6'2" and all that shit. So she's gonna play it dumb and reasonable, for the audience sake.
It's like me. And I know that's kind of hard to explain, but I'm very honest. I'm very patient. God-fearing, so he would have to be God-fearing. If not, then
how are you God-fearing? You had no fear of God when those 3 men offered no commitment. You notice she never once said she was engaged, and that's a black woman's favorite thing to say. I was engaged. At least I was engaged. This chick was never engaged, and I hardly believe this chick was in a serious relationship. I hardly believe it. Because the shit don't even add up. It to me, the way she sounds, it sounds like a one-sided relationship, to where she was just enamored with the dude. And, dude was probably like, I like the little young ass, but you're annoying. That's what I'm reading.
Have like some type of someone that you go to for guidance when you can't find it within yourself. someone that's honest with himself, someone that has, like learned and done research on themselves, someone that isn't looking for help, because believe it or not, a lot of people are looking for help. And yeah, I'm not for that. Because once
What do
I
you
see,
mean as in looking for help?
literally just that, like sometimes when they see like, oh, okay, so she's a single mom, she doesn't have any guys, like she doesn't have any baby daddy drama, she cooks, she cleans, let me go ahead and just unload there, or you know what I mean, like, no, I want someone that wants the same kind of things that I want.
Okay. Okay, what's
Vague. It makes no sense. Because she's basically just kind of cloning and parroting her own self to make it seem like she's looking for an equally yoked person. But even when asked, what do you want in a guy, she can't even say it. She don't know what she wants. She knows that all she is the run-through single mom, the goofy girl. And to be honest with you, if this is the case of, she's just truly alone by herself, what does her own parents think of her? Is this girl the black sheep of the family? And it's a you don't want anything to do with this girl, man. You don't want nothing to do with this girl.
what's some deal breakers for you?
Liars, cheaters, someone that doesn't have any kind of like goals or morals or things like that. I don't want to have to be on that person too.
And this is what pisses me off with black women a lot, is that they do this little bullshit like, I'm tired of guys who don't have goals. Having goals, especially when it's just your mind going like splash, like literally anything. You can be anything. You can just I can see myself being an astronaut or a race car driver, a fireman, or it's not hard to conjure up a goal, and this lets me know how dumb a lot of these women are, to where they're telling you that the men that they deal with or have dealt with don't have goals is an L on their part. I don't know how far she is from these little top-notch schools in Florida like FAMU, Florida State, and University of Miami. When you telling me that you have like the top one, pretty much at least 5 top schools in the country in Florida, and you're telling me you don't even know where the dudes you deal with can't even imagine themselves going to college, let alone having a high school diploma, you're a loser. And stop painting this narrative that we're losers just because you're one. I'm tired of this shit. I'm so tired of people who literally think that black men are so stupid and we have nothing going on. We're just walking around like the Walking Dead with zero cognitive thought about anything. And we're just pumping and dumping babies and giving it to dumb broads who ain't got a pot to piss in. And this is the narrative that has been spun for decades. And then when educated lames like myself, are trying to create solutions or at least be the saving grace for the black community, we're still the bad guys. We're still not even chosen.
Like, are you gonna go to work today? Are you looking for a job? Or like,
come on, like really? I get it that the job market's bad, but it's again, these chicks are talking about dudes who are fucking lazy, like guys who do not even bother putting in the application. They're not talking about guys that got laid off. They're not talking about guys who have a good resume but aren't getting hired. They're not talking about those guys. They're talking about ain't do nothing shits who just play video games all day. That's who they're talking about.
what are your goals? What do you see yourself? I need someone that's you're busy doing your own thing, and I'm over here busy doing my own thing, and then we make the time together, and we have our things separately, and then it comes together. But
You notice how they always want to be separate because she knows she's not wife type, and she'll go on in a minute. She will Kendra will bring up marriage, and she'll kind of play up with it like she knows she's not wife material. She knows for someone to marry her is the stupidest idea in the world. She knows this. That's why her head is down, and um she's insecure about everything. She can't give straightforward answers, and Kendra G is just straight laser focused, and she can't. She's nervous. This chick is nervous. Can't even look straight in the camera. She knows she ain't shit.
Okay. So this is Melanie, Orlando, Florida. You want the guy to be in Orlando?
I prefer Orlando.
Okay. Could he have kids?
Yeah, preferably with kids.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No.
So you don't want any more kids?
No.
And see, yeah, there you go. The ego. Her real self is coming out. You just have to kind of catch it. This chick is dangerous, and she knows it. So she wants you to waste your time and resources on her kids, and you feel accomplished with your kids, but trying to do something, try to create a legacy with her, that's a no go, and she knows it. Like, it's gonna be stupid on her part because now she'll be a baby mama of 4. So she knows she's in that danger zone of it. I look stupid. I look stupid. She knows it.
So if he should already have kids because you don't want any more kids. What's the age range?
I would prefer that he has kids and that he doesn't want any more kids.
So you want him to have kids and kind of not be whoever he had kids with, but join your family and then be that type of father.
No.
And like I lost my train of thought, but she mentioned it twice that when it came to like the living conditions or the living arrangements, I should say, everybody she kept saying that everybody will do their own thing, and this shows you that even being paired and coupled with, they cannot see themselves as girlfriend. They can't even see themselves as wives. Or even your significant other, partner at best, or at the very least, they can't even see that. That's why I feel she basically just wants her room, your own room, and just a damn apartment. And basically, you put in your share to half, I put up my share to half, and that's it. I cook clean. I do that all myself. There's no talk. There's no talks of what she would do for a man or how she would make him feel special. It's all about her.
He can have kids like how I have kids.
Right.
But as far as wanting more kids, I don't want any more kids.
Right. Okay, I got you. What's the question I just asked? Oh, does he have to be in Orlando?
Orlando's perfect. Yeah.
What's the age range?
30 to 35.
30 to 35. Does he have to look a certain way?
Now, mind you, that's like 10 years older than what she is. So, like I said before, I think she's used to these older dudes because she looks like the type, the little dumb girl type that was like raised by like pedophiles or like creepy old dudes, and like she was like conditioned. She fits that mold perfectly.
Speaking of the devil, let me put on some pants.
Like I said before, they're never prepared. And she knew how Kendra runs the show because she's now doing the whole Kendra cam to where she wants, people to show their full body. And this woman has taught to Kendra in underwear. She started off in her bra, put a shirt on, And then she spent 9 minutes talking to Kendra while she had a t-shirt and underwear. They're never prepared. And this is how lazy they are in dating. They're lazy. This is why they show up to places with bonnets on and flip-flops.
But no, he doesn't have to look a certain way, but I would prefer for him to be fit, kind of fit. I like a belly. He could have a little belly. I like.
Yeah. Notice that hood bitch coming out. It's coming out. So, I kind of feels like weird. Like, she probably likes like a Rick Ross type nigga. And like I said, that's kind of weird. Like, she's looking for a fit nigga, but with a belly. And that tells me you can tell, she's used to older dudes. She's old. Because even when she talked earlier, she talked about she needs someone to teach her shit. That's that kind of creep. That's that kind of creepo. She's used to those older dudes kind of spitting game on her and trying to make her feel older than what she is.
Food. And I'm kind of like a thicker girl, so I don't really like skinny guys. Like, it's really bad because if I see a really skinny guy, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I need to cook for him or something. But
you just said earlier that you cook, so it's like, what's the difference?
For a thicker guy.
For a thicker guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So does he have to make a certain amount of money? You're putting your pants on right now.
Yes. He doesn't have to have a certain no, but like I said, like, he has to be working towards something as long as he could provide for himself.
Because it doesn't matter. She doesn't plan to be with this imaginary guy she's conjuring up to be. She's not planning to be with him long. 4 months, 4 years, that's long enough for her. And she'll go with another guy. And put another time restraint on him. And then get with another guy. And maybe even date a woman or two.
And he has, like, his own stuff going for himself, then that's fine.
Okay. You dressed now, Melanie?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So. Okay. So, Melanie, all right, you don't got to answer this question, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time No. The first question is, when was your last relationship?
With my 5-year-old's father.
Okay. So,
if you believe that, but whatever.
Oh, you don't got to answer this question, but I'm going to ask, when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
A few months ago.
Say what?
A few months ago.
A few months ago. Okay. Melanie, give us Kendra Cam. That's when we see your full body. Now, I believe you got...
See, that kind of pissed me off because Kendra was going to ask, but I fucking hate you weak-minded people, man. You guys get caught up because she looks innocent, and Kendra was going to ask, was this the baby father? And we all know it wasn't the baby father. So that already knows that, hey, she already got niggas on the side to fuck. So what commitment you got for me, Kendra? This is a bop.
At this
I have clothes on.
Online,
way too caught up
immerses you in a universe with thousands of
a
stars.
little soft voice because niggas ain't used to black women with soft voices and shit.
Let me see how I could do this. I don't know how I could do this.
Oh, you definitely a cute girl. We could tell from your face. Oh, you got a nice body. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Put the tongue out. Okay. Melanie, why do you think you're single?
That's a good question. And I'm gonna take accountability for that one.
Now she's using words that will play into y'all niggas' little spirits because accountability is something y'all niggas want to hear, and these females kind of caught on already. So if they can pretend like they're being accountable for it, they'll do it for you. They'll do it for you.
I think I entertain people that I shouldn't be.
Okay, so we're gonna go all the way back. She was telling us that the only people she was mainly fucking and dealing with was her 3 baby daddies' fathers. Right? Okay. Okay. And then we got cut off and we didn't figure out who was the last person she fucked. What type of commitment do you see in this girl, man?
And it's hard too because sometimes like you ask the hard questions, but a lot of the times people are just lying because they like the outside of it. And sometimes a lot of men, I can't say a lot because I haven't dealt with a lot of people, but I feel like majority of it, like they like the outside of it. But when it comes to like actually like doing the work and putting in the effort for things, they fold. And it's so tough like to then like, okay, I need to like, what am I doing? But like I said, it's just securing like the peace that I've built and just trying to acknowledge as soon as I see like a red flag, like, okay, no, this is not it. Or like, oh my God, it takes a lot of time to like try to build a whole nother relationship sometimes for me, especially because I work a lot too. But I think I'm single just because I don't have the same effort coming on the other side a lot of the times.
But she's a run through. And dudes picked up on it. Dudes already picked up on that, hey, all you gotta do is tell this girl, she already got a type, and even if you don't fit the type just yet, you can just run a little game on her. Talk to her real sweet, make her feel special, and you're already in the draws. You're already in the draws and shit. And you can just leave and dip. She's a run-through girl, and she's tired of it. But the thing is that that's all her community sees her as. And there's no plans of getting out of her community. And so she'll forever will remain as the community toilet.
Not me and the type of guys that you would want to stay around with. Well, be in a relationship with.
Yeah, and I feel like, it could be a me thing, but like as soon as I see like something that I
thought it was about accountability earlier.
Like let's say like you're like, yeah, I like to do this, I like to work, I like to do this, but then you're not doing the things that you're saying that you like to do, and then it's like, oh well, maybe
we're already like 13 minutes in, and she never really talked about how awkward it would be for a guy to accept her as a single mom of 3. She kept dibbling out of it earlier, but this bitch really talking as if she's dateable. Like, this is what kills me. She's still talking.
I could do this. I don't want to teach anyone that I'm with.
Right.
So
let me just say this, and this is on my heart, and I know some of them are gonna get mad at me when I say some of the things that men have said. Again,
I get so fucking tired of Kendra G's fucking gaslighting as if she really talks to men. You're not in the manosphere, Kendra. Stop pretending that you are.
I'm to be a relationship expert, a therapist, none of that shit. I'm not. But what I am is a woman that has been hosting a show consistently.
But you just said you was talking for the men, right?
For 2.5 years. So when you do that, you start to hear from a lot of men and the things that they like and require. So I stand by this. I believe every woman that has ever come on my show, you can have a man. You're a beautiful girl.
And that's the issue. Kendra G's woman gynocentric mindset will always kick in because every time she says that stupid shit, because she's trying to mimic and copy Kevin Samuels. Every time she says that stupid shit that, I'm thinking for the men, she always reverts back to some kind of gynocentric bullshit view that every woman deserves a man. Yeah, they come on the show ill-prepared, dirty, silly, drunk, high, middle of nowhere, ill prepared, and they're the main ones talking shit about black men. And you telling this little dummy girl, oh, you deserve a man. No, get your shit together. Raise the damn kids until they're 18, and don't worry about dating until you're like 45. Sorry, that's just gonna how it be. You're gonna have to be punished. You're gonna have to be punished. There's no need or reason that a man's resources need to be divided up this damn badly.
I have no problem getting a man. That's not the
Right.
Because she's a run through. Of course, I've been saying this for minutes.
The question
That's
is
not the question.
the type of man you want. So, like,
Exactly.
the theory is simple. The man that wants you, you don't want. And now we're trying to figure out the man that you want if he wants
That's
you.
why she wants some older dude with a pot belly, drinking beer all day, giving her guidance.
Like, that's just,
Not necessarily. For me, it's more what I deserve.
There we go. There we go. The entitlement. You don't deserve shit. Just like you black women who have been bragging about the lonely men statistics in the article. You guys will never say every black man or every man deserves a woman. But somehow every woman, especially a black woman, even in a rut like this, deserves a well-polished dude. And I say fuck you and fuck her.
Sometimes what I want is not what I need. So, I mean, I think I'm attracted to, like, you have what you're attracted to, but
Yeah, she didn't want to say it. She held back. She held back.
so stupid because looks will fade. So when it comes down to it, what I need is something that can never die, something that can, like, will be authentic for however many years. And I'm older now, so
And
it's like,
black women never realize how stupid a dude looks having his shit together and then wasting it on a bimbo. As if that's something to be proud of. You never seen dudes, especially black men, say, I saved this bimbo single mom of 3 with 3 baby daddies. I got her out the rut, and she's a trophy wife now. Like, no, nobody is doing that shit, and it's so silly, arrogant for you to walk around thinking this shit.
my kids are getting older. I'm growing with my kids. It's a beautiful time in our lives, but it's also really, it's still fresh. It's still new. I still have kids that aren't teenagers yet. So it's like, I need something that's going to add on to it.
no, I agree with that. I agree with that. And you use the word deserve. So let me just say some of the things that you.
And didn't Kevin Samuels make blast somebody because they kept saying I deserve a man, and Kendra G folded? But I thought you was talking for the dudes though. Because when you talk about these when black women like to act all tough and talk about these little incel dudes and these little big town dudes, no one's saying that we deserve women. They tell us the opposite. They tell us we deserve shit.
Said. So, let's just talk about the real situation. Any man, quality guy. Let's talk about, because like I said, you said there's men that have been coming into your life, but in some way or form, they need you, right? They need a place to stay. They ain't trying to work. Oh,
Now she's not. Now she. Granted, I don't recall her saying all that shit. A little bit, but she's not rebutting this. So again, she's been fucking around more than with the baby daddies.
these are the things that you told me, so I get that, and you don't want that guy. Now let's say the guy comes that's well put together, doesn't need you in that accord, right? You have 3 children by 3 different men. He has to accept and being open to raising. And you also said that, well, I mean, if you get married, you want to
See the jump? Because she's not trying to find a partner, at the least. And Kendra just stepped it up by talking about marriage and being a wife. And this girl's laughing because she knows how stupid it is. Ain't nobody trying to do all that shit.
Get married one day, right?
Raising, okay, that's a...
Because nobody's gonna touch her babies, right? Nobody ain't gonna touch them kids, right? That's why she meant what she said earlier. In where I have my own shit, you have your own shit, but we're somehow in the same goddamn household.
Marry one day?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so any guy that's gonna marry you, but okay, see how you pause though? This is a good moment. Because men think about that. Like, okay, you have children. Am I gonna get pushed back in disciplining your kids, raising your kids? Like and then there's 3 different men that he may have to associate with. Like, you gotta see it from the quality guy's perspective.
Right, I understand what you're saying, but in the sense of like I said, my daughter's never even met her dad. My youngest one, she's never met him, never seen him before. My youngest one hasn't seen his dad. My middle son, I'm sorry, hasn't seen his dad since he was 1. So there's no father there. So it's just solely
loser.
And my kids, I take a lot of pride in the way that I raise my children. I see
how the fuck they take pride? Don't ever, man. Try to fuck with my intelligence, man. You telling me a daughter who has never even seen her deported ass father, a nigga, two sons who don't even have a relationship with their father. I think probably both of them fathers are locked up. And you're telling me they're proud of something. Each kid is proud of something. Get the fuck out of here.
Different, and a lot of people say this, right? But then you go out and you see how their kids are acting, whatever the case. I take a lot of pride in the way how I raise my kids, so I don't need anyone to come in and...
Exactly, because they don't need the fucking guy. They don't want the guidance. All of this shit is just for clout. It's made for me to get pissed off so she can feel good about herself. Oh, look, somebody's talking about me on the internet. They don't need you. Black men, they don't want you. They can't even pretend to like you.
They, put the flag down and say, I'm the man in charge. Like, it shouldn't be like anyone getting into a role per se.
So what would happen if you get a husband? Because that's what he's going to want to do.
What is he going to... What?
Your husband's going to want to be in charge of the family. So how are you going to do that?
It's a team.
But...
And that's why I ended. It's a fucking team. Yeah, right.